Alright, what up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to my 46th weekly Q&A. I am your host, the Gamer Shankster, aka Shankster94. This is a place for you guys to ask questions, receive answers, communicate with each other, have pitiful comment wars, and whatnot. This is not a place, however, for trolls to think they can prey on innocent victims. It doesn't matter anyway, I'm blocking your ass first time I think it's trollish or whatnot. Alrighty. So, we got usual contenders here. We got Wyatt Chatran, Marat Balamza, Man of Muff, Carlos Aranda, I believe. Let me see here. Need to go to the live controller. Yeah, Smith Wesson. AG22, Dominic Maddox. Nightboy Ryan. Yeah, quite a few, but a lot of people can only stay for some time. Probably because I'm doing this on a weekday in the middle of the afternoon, so people got school and whatnot. And work, maybe. Alright, and I realized I do not have my phone next to me, so I will be right back. Okay. Let's get this at a better angle. Alright. Man of Muff, can I sub to Psycho Jennifer? She plays Resident Evil from time to time. I might check her out, but can't guarantee I'm going to sub to her. I don't actually really like it when people recommend subs, you know? It's just like, it's not true subs. Anyway, let's see here. Blackbird Brandy, slow mode. Why? So I can stay with you guys. That's why. Wyatt Chatran, did I hear Stephen Hawking died? Yeah, and that was crazy. We did a news report last night on it. And that is insane. World-renowned physicist. But, I mean, 76 years old with ALS, man, that's very impressive. And that's a good life if you ask me. So, it was coming. Yeah, a lot of people that we all grew up, a lot of celebrities we grew up knowing are, like, dying off now because everyone's getting old. Our generation will soon be the ones that all the kids look up to, if they haven't already, you know? Alright, Carlos Aranda, how's the epilogue for... Oh, what the hell? I haven't even started the timer yet, and I'm going on here. Yeah, let's, not 1 hour, but let's do 58 minutes, considering I've been going on this whole time. Alright. Anyway, so how's the epilogue coming? So I literally actually, earlier today, I recorded the epilogue. It is done, recorded, so for me, I'm fully done with Remake in terms of a full play. Now I just have to edit it and upload it to you guys. And it's going to be great. Because, yeah, I'm done with Remake. I still have to do a remastered weapon review for it, but that's not going to be a problem. That's actually going to be fun, I feel like, rather than the boring Let's Play. Eric Winters, would I rather be locked in a room that is constantly dark for a week, or a room that is constantly bright for a week? Probably constantly bright. Marat Balamza, did I see the updated version of Resident Evil 6 files in ResidentEvil.net? If I didn't, you can recommend. I don't use ResidentEvil.net anymore. I haven't went to that site in like over a year. I don't care about the challenges. Why specifically do you recommend it, Marat Balamza? Just out of curiosity. Nightboy Submanif, okay. Dominic Maddox, have I ever did the infinite golden egg glitch in Resident Evil 5? Yeah, and I've done an even better one. I've done the infinite rotten egg. I call it the limitless rotten egg, though, because instead of having an infinity symbol, it has no symbol. So, like, and you can get, like, massive money with that glitch. Well, top money. AG22. Do I live in an apartment or a house? I live in an apartment. Yeah, thank you, man. MF. Slow mode is good. For me, anyway. Wyatt Chatron. Thoughts on the daylight saving time that just happened. Also, forgetting to set the timer should result in me starting at 1 hour as soon as I remembered to set it regardless. Too bad. I make the rules. These are my Q&As. Anyway. My thoughts on daylight savings? I hate that you lose an hour of sleep, like when you do it. But it's better. It's probably better than seeing daylight at 4:30 in the morning in summer. So, you know. Eric Winters. Would I rather have unlimited burgers for the rest of my life or unlimited tacos? Both are amazingly delicious, and you can buy any type of burger taco I want. So for me, that would be burgers then. I'm more of a burger person than taco person. I only like tacos if they're soft. I don't really like crunchy tacos. Blackbird Brandy. What's the next game and how far away is Resident Evil 4? So, Blackbird, the next game is Resident Evil 0 and, let me think here, 0, Dead Aim, Outbreak File 2, then 4. So, we're 5 games away from 4 now. So, I'd say, hopefully I should be getting on to 4 within 2 years. It's probably stretching it a little bit, but I have no idea how long Outbreak's going to take. Nightboy, for some reason you thought Hawking was already dead, but, well, it's just, can't do much in his current, you couldn't do much in his current condition, in his latest condition, I guess. Dominic Maddox, you have over 6 mil now. 6 mil what? 6 mil what? And Resident Evil 5, probably. Murat Balamza, Rev Chris, 5 Chris, 6 Chris, most Talise. I see, so that's in reference to the files. I don't really care about it much. Anyway, let's see, Rev 5 and 6. Okay, so from most to least favorite. So 5, Rev, then 6. Wyatt Chatron, what was I doing? Getting straight to this question early on. All right. What was I doing before the stream? Like I said, I recorded the epilogue. What will I be doing afterward? Haven't really thought about it. Fire Mario. If I go on an island with only a bad game, which one will I choose? Gaiden or Operation Raccoon City? Out of those two options, okay, see, I would rather play Gaiden more than Operation Raccoon City. I like Gaiden more than Operation Raccoon City. But at the same time, Operation Raccoon City has more replay value than Gaiden, unfortunately. So I'd probably go ahead and tough it out and choose Operation Raccoon City on that situation. I mean, Gaiden's just one straight scenario. Well, Operation Raccoon City has multiple scenarios, so it's just more replay value out of Operation Raccoon City. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Is it really St. Patrick's Day today? No, it's not. It's not until Saturday. What are you talking about? Carlos Aranda, how many playthroughs am I going to do of Resident Evil 0 once or multiple times? So it's going to be multiple times. Okay, multiple is kind of overdoing it. I'd say a few times. 3 times at the most. There's no reason to do it more than that, if you ask me. 1 playthrough for, you know, the initial playthrough, checking most of the details, and then the speed run, and then I don't know if there will be another one. Murat Balamza thinks I should do 4 playthroughs, which I think is ridiculous, but no, I'm not doing 4. I'm doing 3 at the most. Eddie the Not So Great. Do I agree with the saying men are dogs? Sometimes. Men are also pigs sometimes. Eric Winters. Would I rather be balding but fit or overweight with a full head of hair? Balding but fit. Yeah. Blackbird Brandy. What will I do if I run out of Resident Evil to play? You mean when I run out of Resident Evil to play? Like when we get to the end of the franchise? Simple. I'll return to Simple Elements for reviewing, starting with Deaths. Dominic Maddox, yeah. Man of Muff. Is there a way to avoid Wall Blister attack? It's been a while since I played Revelations 1, so I can't remember like the strategy for those things. I think you just really need to kill them before they get close to you. Murat Balamza, where was Chris working before he joined STARS? Wasn't he in the Air Force? Something like that? Wyatt Chatrin, where did I get the shirt I'm currently wearing? Are you going to ask that every time, Wyatt Chatrin? Because I'm going to have the same answer for you every single time. I get my clothing as gifts, really. I hardly ever buy my own clothing. I'm not unappreciative of it either. Eric Winters, would I rather find my true love or a suitcase with $5 million? I'd rather find my true love. That will last longer than $5 million. Fire Mario, did I play the Game Boy Color canceled Resident Evil 1? No, I haven't. I've heard of it, and I've actually seen, like, testings of it. But no, I never played it. If I could get my hands on it, I don't know what I would do with it, though. Blackbird Brandy, do I think Outbreak deserves a remake? Okay, Outbreak doesn't deserve a remake, necessarily. It deserves a remaster, like a lot of other games. It deserves a port to current-gen consoles. That's for dang sure. AG22. Happy early St. Patrick's Day, yeah. That's more like it. Where's my cat? In like a different room right now. She's not in here. Nightboy Ryan, which do I miss more, PS1 or PS2? Well, I would miss PS1 more, probably, but the thing is, I don't miss them because I have them. Murat Balamza, Birkin's third form, Alexia first and second form. Why do you do two of them, Murat? That's technically 4 things then. And Simmons T-Rex form. From hardest to easiest to kill. Okay. Birkin's third form, that's on the rail. Alexia's first and second form, that's basically her being Fire Lady. And Simmons T-Rex form. Okay. Hardest to easiest, we'll go No, not necessarily. Birkin's third form, actually, I'm going to say, or no, yeah, Birkin's third form, then Simmons T-Rex form, then Alexia first and second form. Wyatt Chatrin, you can't remember if this was asked before, but I have seen Black Panther. I have, and yes, you are right, it is amazing. Eric Winters, would I rather never be able to touch screen or never be able to use a keyboard and mouse? Never be able to use touchscreen. I have a touchscreen, and I actually never use it. Carlos Aranda, will I be playing the Leech collections with Zero? Absolutely. It's required for my full play, after all. Like, in full play, you can rest assured I'll be playing every minigame at least once. In terms of Zero, I think currently my plan for Leech Hunter is to simply get all 100 leeches right off the bat, if I can. And if, like, all the awards have separate screens, then I'll just do that in the epilogue. AG22, which double standard between genders for my hate? Do I hate? Which double standard between genders? I don't like that controversial stuff. I have no comment, actually. Man of Muff, you reached 100 subs. Cool. That's actually that is a milestone, actually, now that I think about it. 100 subs, first triple-digit number. Yep. Your next milestone, maybe either 200, 250 subs, maybe even 500 subs. You decide. You make your own milestones, man. People keep telling me 6,900's a milestone or 7,000's a milestone. No, it's not. A milestone for me, the next milestone for me personally will be 10,000 subs. Alright. Currently at like 6950 now, so 50 more and I'll have 7K. Blackbird, did I move? No. No, I haven't. I've been at this location for at least 6 months. For 7 months now, actually. Nightboy, rumor is that Spyro will be coming to PS4. Well, they did the Insane Trilogy for Crash Bandicoot, so it would make sense if they did something similar for Spyro, because Spyro was Crash's main competitor. Murat Balamza, Resident Evil 5, Lost Nightmares, Jill. Resident Evil 5, Jill, Rev Jill. Most to least favorite. Alright, and I got that right. Okay, that's actually easier. We'll go Rev Jill, 5 Lynn Jill, and 5 Jill. I do not like 5 Jill a lot at all. I've said that a few times now. Wyatt Shotron, choose from the following 2 loadouts to survive a chaos apocalypse. Crap, we're fucked. A, an accuracy international Arctic warfare rifle, 2 flash grenades, and a cell phone with enough battery for 1 call. Or a Ruger Red Hawk. Please look up. I know what a Ruger Red Hawk is, man. 1 shot of adrenaline to inject myself within a tough scenario, and a map of surrounding highways. Out of those 2 options, we're going to go with loadout A. Just some gamer. Resident Evil Survivor needs a remake with the Resident Evil engine. Maybe. See, Survivor, as low rated of a game it's considered, maybe, I would be open to playing for them to remake that as well. Since it uses most of the same elements as the first 3 games, just in first person, so they could remake it just like 1, and then 2 and 3 for that matter. But yeah, you're right. They should do it the way they did in Resident Evil 7 with that first person's perspective, you know? Fearless. What's up? Who would win? Nemesis or Talos? Well, if you consider their final forms, I feel like Talos is going to win. Eric Winters, would I rather never have to work again or never have to sleep again? I wouldn't feel tired or suffer negative health effects. I'd rather never have to work again. I love to sleep. I love sleep. Blackbird, do I have family that know about my YouTube? Absolutely. All of my immediate family knows about my YouTube. They don't watch it. They're not subscribed, but they know about it, and they're supportive. It's good enough for me. Wyatt Shotron, Resident Evil 4's Riot Gun, which is a mix between the M3 and M4. True that. Or the real-world M4 with TTI upgrade package to survive a Super Salvador apocalypse. Super Salvador. TTI is Terran Tactical Innovations, a company, which means that the M4 option would come with tactical upgrades. Google Image M4. Why are you making me Google Image a bunch of shit, man? You're gonna get me behind. That's what you like, isn't it? You love it when I get behind. M4 TTI upgrade. The first image. Oh, okay. So, so it's either the I'm going with Resident Evil 4's Riot Gun. That's pretty complicated. Murat Balamza, Resident Evil 1 Yawn, Gravedigger, Gulpworm, Eluzija. Okay, four things now. Hardest to easiest. So, am I going to skip Wesker mode then since I'm only doing 3? So, my plan for Wesker mode, Murat, is if all it is really doing is replacing Billy's skin with a layout, a model of Wesker, why do you think it deserves its own playthrough then? Unless it changes the cutscenes or the voice dialogue, which I believe you even told me, it's still Steve's dialogue, or it's still Billy's dialogue just with a different skin. There's no reason to do a whole entire playthrough on that matter. But anyway, for your question, Yawn, Gravedigger, Gulpworm, Iluzija. Hardest to easiest to kill. Okay. We'll go with Iluzija, Gulpworm, Yawn, Gravedigger. Gravedigger's easy to kill. You don't even really have to expend a bullet on it. You just wait for the lamps to tilt, then you shoot those down, and then you lure it in. So yeah, you literally actually do not have to spend a single bullet on the actual Gravedigger. Carlos Aranda, who do I hate more as an antagonist? Antagonist? Most hated character is Jessica Shurawat. She's a twat. Man of Muff, so you and Murat became my guide for Resident Evil 0. Basically. Yeah. And then Wyatt Shawtrain's going to be my main guide for Resident Evil 4. Well, Murat can contribute. Pretty sure Wyatt has it in spades. AG22. When's the last time I went to the beach? Last summer. Yeah. Eric Winters. Would I rather... you like these would you rathers. Sell all of my possessions or sell one of my organs? I would rather sell one of my organs. I am actually a registered organ donor. Levi Dalio. Favorite Resident Evil weapon of all time? It is the PRL 412. Nightboy Ryan. How often do I go to church? I don't. Not at all. I do not go to church whatsoever. Wyatt Shotrin. You're going to ask one of Murat's most to least scary questions. Okay. Can I rank all Resident Evil 4? No. That's a whole game, bro. And you should know better. That takes too long. Blackbird. What happened to my neck? What are you talking about? What happened to my neck? Are you talking about this? I've been growing it for like the last 7 months. Murat Balamza. Nemesis Clock Tower fight. Talos. Ustanak. First fight. Shoot. We'll go Nemesis Clock Tower fight, Ustanak first fight, and Talos. Ah! I listed it backwards. Talos. Ustanak first fight, Nemesis Clock Tower. Dang it. I kind of want you to switch your question, Murat. Ask easiest to hardest. Just as a favor for me, please, because I keep doing that. Fairgale. How did I react? It's like doing a top 10. Who starts with number 1? You should start with number 10. Anyway, Fearless. How did I react when I saw that Code Veronica had 2 rapid-firing weapons, unlike the other classic games that had one, excluding Gatling Gun? Well, at the time, I thought that was kind of cool. And I love how Steve can, like, crossfire them if you, like, do the auto-aim. Manif. Do I want World War II weapons come to the next Resident Evil? I don't necessarily want. No. I don't want World War II weapons. I wouldn't care, though. Just some gamer. Is this the Krusty Krab? No. Eric Winters. Would I rather get 1 free round-trip international plane ticket every year or be able to fly domestic anytime for free? I'd rather be able to fly domestic anytime for free. I don't have a huge desire to visit foreign countries. You know, it's not on my bucket list. AG22. What do I think has to be done to end school shootings or shootings in general? I don't know if there's anything we can do, AG, because honestly, it's fucking bully. It's bullies, and no amount of like school marches could prevent that, because some people, some loser kids in life just feel like they have to prey on other people to make themselves feel better. So, and then the people retaliate, and then they become the enemy, and it's just like, it's a never-ending chain. I don't know if anything can be done. Wyatt Chatrin, Survivor 3 or File number 3 in terms of Outbreak, or Rev 3, or none. Okay, well, out of all of those options, I am most supportive for File number 3. And Outbreak File 3. Yeah. Murat Balamza, Birkin's final form, Simmons' recovery form, Evelyn final boss. Easiest to hardest. Thank you. Alright. Let's see here. So, we'll go Birkin's final form is definitely the easiest out of all of those. You just have to gain a lot of distance. Simmons' recovery form, so what is that? Like his... Is that his, What form is that? There's like there's the monster dog form, then there's the T-Rex form, and then there's the insect form. So which one of those forms is that one? In either scenario, I'd say that I'd go Birkin, then Evelyn, then Simmons. Let's go with that. Blackbird Brandy. Have 2 mouths or 3 butts? 2 mouths. 2 mouths. Eric Winters. Would I rather be famous in history books or be forgotten after my death? Oh, infamous in history books or be forgotten. Probably infamous. Wyatt Shotron, most to least scary. Well, I'm going to list at least to most, because I've decided that's how I'm going to do it from now on. Super Salvador, Bella Sisters, and Resident Evil 5 Reaper. We'll go Super Salvador. No. We'll go Bella Sister, then Super Salvador, then Reaper. AG22, KMF, Sherry Birkin, Helena, Ingrid from Resident Evil 4. You didn't say which form of Sherry Birkin, though, so I'm going to go with her Resident Evil 6 form because that's more appropriate. Shit. I'm going to marry Ingrid from Resident Evil, Ingrid Hunt again. I'm killing Helena, and I'm screwing Sherry. That's what I'm doing. Gotta go. Peace, Nightboy Ryan. Alrighty. Fearless. Would I classify Ustanak as a tyrant? No. No, he may be bigger in size, but he doesn't have the classic tyrant claw, you know? Not necessarily. It's like body mods. Blackbird. Do I like soup? Yeah. Love clam chowder. Love chicken noodle. I love minestrone. Yeah. Murat Blamza. Resident Evil 4 Plaga types. Mostly scary. Okay, I get you. And there's 3 of them. Yeah, there's the freaking... There's the really sharp razor blade thing, the first one. So basically the Ganado Plaga, the Castellan Plaga, and the Zealot Plaga, and the Soldier Plaga, right? No. Yeah. No. No, because the Soldier and Zealots have the same plagas. No, I get it. Because the Zealots have 2 different plaga. Okay, anyway, razor blade, the head swallower, and, and the spider kind of thing. Most to least scary, we'll go most to least scary. Least to most. The thing that swallows your head, then the razor blade, and then finally the spider. The spider thing's creepy as fuck, sprouting from a fucking neck stump. Eric Winters, would I rather have hands... Would I rather have hands that kept growing as I got older, or feet that kept growing as I got older? Feet that kept growing. Yes. White Chatron, Rascalapanje Apocalypse or Iluzija Apocalypse? Rascalapanje. Blackbird, Excella versus Irving. Excella. Hello, Fernando Magales. Murat Balanza, Resident Evil 5 Plaga types, except Bui Quichua, most to least scary. So there's the Cephalo. There's the Duvalia. So, what was the Bui Quichua again? I have to look it up. Is that the flying one? Bui Quichua. What? Did I spell it wrong? Okay, for some reason when I Resi Wiki Bui Kichwa, it's saying it's an infected card from the deck building game. Is that so? Is that actually how? I'm confused here. I can't look it up. Try Google Images, I guess. I'm gonna fall behind because of this. I'm already. Resident Evil 5. Bui. Oh, it's the spiders. Okay. Okay, those aren't plagas necessarily. So, basically the plaga types are what? Cephalo, Duvalia, and the flying one, right? Mostly scary. Switch it, Marat, please. Least to most. We'll go with the no, we'll go with Cephalo, Duvalia, then the flying one. Flying one, kind of creepy. All right. Man of Muff. Excella versus Jill without T-Virus. Jill, still. Eric Winters. Would I rather have everything I eat be too salty or not salty enough, no matter how much salt I add? We'll go with not salty enough. AG22. Why do emos cut themselves? I'm not the right person to ask that, because I'm not. Wyatt Chatran. The FNP90 or the Kohari Arms MP10 to survive a Hunter Delta. Are you kidding me, Wyatt? P90 is in a Resident Evil game. I know what the hell it is. Kohari, though, I don't know what it is, but why? Like, why do you want me to look this shit up? You just like stalling me. That's what you like. Kohari Arms MP10. Okay, it's basically an MP10 looking gun. Man, I didn't need to look that up. I'm done looking it up. Alright, out of those two, P90. For Hunter Delta, which I don't even know that much about, so I'm just going to answer that real quickly. Eric Winters, would I rather lose all of my memories from birth to now or lose my ability to make new long-term memories? That was actually asked before, but, so basically, I could choose to live the rest of my life knowing what I currently know, not learning anything more. So kind of be like being stuck in the same moment for all time, basically. Or like be completely reborn. So we'll go with being completely reborn. I'll lose all of my current memories. Which also means you guys are going to be lost because I won't remember that I had a YouTube channel. White Chatran, least to most scary. Thank you. My mom, my sister, my girlfriend. Really. You know, it's not super inappropriate, so I guess I'll indulge. But, least to most. We'll go my girlfriend, my mom, then my sister. Carlos Aranda. Do I know why Marcus is considered a queen and not a king leech? Probably just the form, you know. I don't know. AG22, is the dab dead? I don't know, because I just watched a Family Feud episode where one of the contestants literally just dabbed. And I actually got some reception in the comment section on it. Blackbird, cats, good or bad? Well, I'm going to go 50-50 on that. Cats can be assholes sometimes, telling you. Wyatt Chatran, don't count this as a question since it's just a comment. Okay, the head eater centipede type hug is actually the scariest, in your opinion, since it's the only one that insta-kills no matter what. But again, subjective, opinionized. Not fact. Wyatt Chatran, why are there basically no zombie children in Resident Evil? You'd think there have been tons in Raccoon City. I don't know. Probably because actually, I got a simple answer for that, because developing a game where you kill children regardless that they're zombified, Probably not very acceptable in the community. Just saying. Eric Winters. Risk my life to save my girlfriend from chaos. Or run away and guarantee my own safety. Dude, put my life on the line for who I love, man. Fuck you. Carlos Aranda. No offense. Carlos Aranda. Tyrants are infected with the T virus. Ustanak is infected with the C virus. Yeah, I know. Just some gamer. Should Resident Evil 6 keep Resident Evil 5 gameplay? Should Resident Evil 6 keep Resident Evil 5 gameplay? It already has. Kinda. No. I don't know. Resident Evil 6 needs to be its own thing. Murat Balamza. Zombies start to devour Simmons' recovery form when you damage it enough. Also, Iron Maiden, Lipotitsa, and Durga, at least most scary. Okay. What's the Durga? I forgot what that is. Man, I have to keep switching between Google Images and Resident Evil Wikia. Durga. Oh, it's those exploding things from Rev 2. Gotcha. Out of all those things, oops. Least to most scary, we'll go with, Lipotitsa, Durga, then Iron Maiden. Yeah. Eric Winters. Would I rather be able to control animals but not humans with my mind, or control electronics with my mind? Control electronics. Yeah. AG22. When will the world end? No one knows. It's guaranteed in a couple billion years. Because the sun's going to be a red giant. Fearless. Do I think Chaos is really a giant rascal Panjay? No. Carlos Aranda. The world will end when the sun... That's just a reference to another... Yeah, thank you. You already answered it for me. Wyatt Chatrin. Hot rough sex with Damnation Ada, or Resident Evil 4 Mercenaries Ada, in her alternate tactical red dress outfit. We'll go with Damnation Ada. Murat Balamza. Mutated liquor in Resident Evil 2. Right. Like the liquor beta or something. Crimson Head and Green Zombie. Easiest to hardest to kill. Green Zombie, Crimson Head, then Mutated Liquor. The reverse order of what you did. Wyatt Chatrin. What did I think of the editing in Vendetta? The editing was actually pretty good. That zombie fight with Leon and Chris, probably one of the best parts of the movie. AG22. Feel pain all the time or never feel pain again. Keep in mind I won't know when my hurt. Yeah, you know, I have a good point of that, but I would still rather feel no pain than feel pain all the time, dude. That's suffering, if you ask me. And regardless, is that really... So that's the only con of feeling no pain, is you don't know when you're injured. But honestly, that's a difference of your life actually on the line compared to your sanity. So I'd rather keep my sanity. Carlos Aranda. Chaos is supposed to infect the world, but when he has tried to do that with Chris and Piers, your report says he may not have been ready to hatch. Probably. Fearless. Zombie kill. Shotgun to head. Fearless. The zombie kill. Shotgun to head with Dragon's Breath rounds. Look up Dragon's Breath shotgun shell. Or double roundhouse kick to the head. I'd still probably go with... I don't need to look it up. The Dragon's Breath sounds badass. And a shotgun to the head, even with regular rounds, is more badass than simply meleeing a zombie. Eric Winters. Have a threesome with Degeneration Clear and Damnation Ada, or with Chaos and a Hunter Elite? That's a stupid question. I'm going with the first one, obviously, because I'm not a fag. Murat Balamza. El Gigante and Endisu teamed up with versus Ogreman. El Gigante and Endisu. Right. Teamed up versus Ogreman. Ogreman is still slightly bigger than both of those things, so I don't know. I feel like the Ogreman could take him on still. Wyatt Chatrin, what did I think of the editing and Damnation? It's been a little too long, I can't really remember. Carlos Aranda. So did Carlos' experiments on Chaos fail? I guess technically. Eric Winters, would I rather relive the same day for 365 days or lose a year of my life? 365 times the day is way too much, so I'll lose a year of my life. Man of Muff, what is the green zombie? It's an Outbreak File 2 in the flashback scenario. It's a zombie, basically, that's, like, infected with plant DNA as well, so it's like, when you damage it, it lets off a poisonous mist that if you're too close, it actually poisons you. It's kind of disgusting. Those things are gross. AG22. Which Resident Evil would I kill, then consume if I had to as means of a survival? What? AG22, I'm sorry, you don't word your questions very well. What, like, quote, which Resident Evil would I kill, then consume if I had to as means as survival? I really don't understand the question, AG. I'm going to have to skip it. Wyatt Chatrin, what did I think of the editing and degeneration? It was decent. Well, what's with the editing specifically, though? Fearless. Do I think Carlo Redames has possibly played Ada Wong's role before in previous games? No. No, I refuse to believe that. Murat Balamza, Resident Evil 1. Excuse me. Resident Evil 1 knife, Resident Evil 2 knife, and Resident Evil 3 knife. Least to most useful. Also, yeah, it kind of failed since Carlo was killed in Chaos, yeah. So, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3 knives. Most, or least to most useful. We'll go 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Eric Winters, would I rather be poor but help people or become incredibly rich by hurting people? Poor but help people. Wyatt Chatrin, would I rather live without the internet or live without AC and heating? Well, I'd rather live without AC and heating, man. I don't think I could live without the internet today. Murat Balamza, Nemesis without rocket launcher, Ustanak, and Talos teamed up versus Ogreman. Now you got a team that will take them on. But then again, think about it. A single person can take on Chaos with enough time. AG22, a favorite treasure in Resident Evil. So that goes across 4 and 5, huh? My absolute most favorite treasure is... I'm trying to think very carefully on this one. But... yeah, I'll have to go with the Salazar family crown. Yeah. Man of Muff. Gotta go. Have a good day. Alright, man. Peace out. Carlos Aranda. By the way, how much time do we have? A little more than 17 minutes. Okay. Carlos Aranda. Marcus is considered a queen leech because leeches are hermaphrodites. That means leeches are both male and females. That's why Marcus cross-dresses. Yep, there you go. Eric Winters. Ogreman versus Dalago. Ogreman. They're not even in the same category. Wyatt Chatrin, do I agree that the green blood and deadly silence is kind of lame, especially since that game is still rated M enemy? I didn't even know that, considering I haven't played Deadly Silence yet. Fearless. I think the green blood and guidance is retarded, and that whole storyline should be scrapped, which pretty much already is. Fearless, a Dragon's Breath shotgun shell is a special shell that shoots sparks of fire at your target. Still, great. Murat Balamza, C-Virus zombie versus A-Virus zombie. What the hell? A-Virus? What is this from? This has to be from a movie. Yeah, it's in Vendetta. So the question was what? C virus versus A virus when it comes to zombies. Um, we'll go C virus zombie. Yeah. AG-22. Which Resident Evil enemy? Why is there an asterisk? Would I kill then consume? Oh, which Resident Evil enemy would I kill then consume if I had to as a means of survival? Cerberus. Yeah. Eric Winters. Would I rather donate my body to science or donate my organs to people who need them? Don't donate my body to science. Wyatt Chatron. A virus is fully canon, remember. Okay. I acknowledge the question. Also, would I rather have a horrible job but be able to retire comfortably in 10 years? Or have my dream job but I have to work until that day I die? Well, there's nothing wrong with having my dream job till death. Because I'll enjoy it every day. Murat Balamza. Joavo head mutations least to most scary. I don't know these quite as well right now anyway. I know, isn't there like 4 of them to be honest? Or 4 of them specifically? And I have no idea what the names are. I have to look something up real quick. Okay, here's the mutations. There's the Glava, which is the head. And there are 4, that's right. Alright, so the Glava Sluz, Glava Smek, Glava Buganats, and Glava Dim. So I'm looking at the pictures right now, so this will help me. Least to most scary. Okay, we'll go with Glava Dim for least scary. It's like the hornet-looking ones. Then Glava Buganats, which is like the... It's like the cicada-looking ones. And then Glava Sluz, which is like the web spinner kinds, you know, shoot spider webs. And finally, Glava Smek is probably the scariest, considering that thing can split you in half. Yeah, it's like beetle mandibles. Gross. Alright. Let's see here. Carlos Aranda, a question earlier about if Ustanak is a tyrant. No, Ustanak is not a tyrant. He's not infected. So the question was, is he a tyrant? The question was, could he be considered? Like in terms of looks, and I said no, so we're all good there. Fearless, best virus-infected hero. Like example, Manuela Hidalgo. Phew, that's pretty obscure. The best virus-infected hero, to me, is Joe Valentine. AG-22. Do I have any tattoos? No. Thoughts about tattoos? To each their own. They're cool. They're cool. I will give it that. I don't plan on getting one, though. Wyatt Chatron. Would I rather be transported permanently 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past? Man, there's risks to both. 500 years in the past, man. That's 1500s. That's like Stone Age, dude. Or, I don't know. I don't know if I can get by with that. So, would I have my current state of mind? Because if that's the case, I would die fairly fast going that far in the past, because I can't live without internet. So, we'll go 500 years in the future, because that would be a lot more technologically advanced, unless we already had, like, a human apocalypse by then. So, who knows? I still think I would fare better in 500 future years, though. Eric Winters, KMF, my mom, my sister, and my girlfriend. Go to hell, dude. No. You're getting a little trullish, dude, and what you have done before, man. Watch your step. Murat Balamza, Jack Baker, Ustanak. Which one is a better Nemesis wannabe? Jack Baker or Ustanak. Which is a better Nemesis wannabe? Ustanak, for sure. Ustinak. I feel like Ustinak follows you around a lot more than Jack Baker. Carlos Aranda. C stands for catalyst. Cool. AG22. Have I ever smoked weed or cigarettes? I have not smoked cigarettes. I do not plan on smoking cigarettes for whatever reason. There's just nothing good that comes from cigarettes. Weed, on the other hand, I have tried a few times, actually. One time I just got really tired. The other time, I was floating like a butterfly, and I loved it. But I don't do it in my own time. Murat Balamza. Fun fact. All Joavo mutations are based off from T. Veronica virus. Anyway, deadliest Joavo that has 2 mutations. Lastly, C for C stands for chrysalid. Okay, so does it stand for catalyst or chrysalid? Someone needs to find out. So, anyway. Deadliest Joavo that has 2 mutations? Is this a trivia question? I don't even know if there is a question in that whole comment that you just put, Murat. Because 2 out of the 3 sentences you're right are facts, not questions. Or like, information. Eric Winters. Okay, Eric. I don't know if I emphasized this already, but I don't do gay KMFs. I stopped doing those a long time ago. Like, Q&A 10 is when I stopped doing that. Or something. So you ask that one more time, I'm going to put you in timeout. Wyatt Chatron, rank Resident Evil 4 bosses from most to least imaginative. In terms of design. Most to least imaginative. So the most imaginative of the bosses in Resident Evil 4, I would say... probably the fusion of Salazar and his left hand, so and the other Vertigo. So yeah, that boss is the most imaginative. Then we'll go just the standard Vertigo. Then we'll go Del Lago. Then U3. Then Vitoris Mendez. Then Sadler. Then, and I'm done listing it. There's too many. Which Fearless. Do I think it sucks that I couldn't save any survivor? Do I think it sucks that I couldn't save any survivor I came across in Resident 6? Yeah. Saving survivors, like, something that should be normal. AG22. I mentioned that my girlfriend smokes weed, and do I plan on rolling a joint with her? When she's around, maybe. Eric Winters, so you didn't realize I had a problem with gay people. I do not have a problem with gay people. I have a problem with asking me gay questions. Because I'm not gay. As my girlfriend would prove. So, a better term, maybe, like, or a better sentence is just don't ask me. Don't put me in situations where I would be the homo, okay? Wyatt Chatron, do I do weed because of my girlfriend? Did I do weed because of my girlfriend? Kinda, yeah. Because I don't tell her not to do it. And I decided I would only do it when she's around. Which, who knows, one day may become permanent, but I'm not going to be doing it every day like her. I really am not gonna. I do not plan on becoming a pothead for any reason. As recreationally useful weed can be, but no, I don't need it. I'm not in pain all the time. I'm not depressed, so I don't need something like that. What Murat Balamza? Okay, a better question. Combined Vantajanji, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Smek or Serp and Buganats. 2 Joavo mutation. Which one is harder to kill? Oh, okay. So choose 2 mutations and combine them and make that the hardest to kill. Is basically what your question was. Okay. Well, then let me go back to this picture. So let's combine a head mutation. So yeah, we'll go with Smek with an R mutation. So there's Serp, Kavantage, Bedum, and Tronje. Whatever. Yeah, we'll go with freaking Glava Smic combined with Kvantage. Yes. Basically, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the beetle split in half type head with the very long stretchy arm. It's like 3 pencils with a grappler. Alright. Alright, about a little more than 5 minutes. Where was I? Okay. Fearless. What was my reaction when Mr. X was in Damnation? I was like, hey, nice throwback. Glad to bring him back. Wyatt Chatrand. Rank Resident Evil 4 bosses from most to least imaginative. In terms of design, I already did. Okay. Would I Dude, knock it off. Quit putting my family in it or my closest friends. Fearless. What do I think would happen if a tyrant became infected with the G virus? Nothing good. It'd probably become a freaking female, because think about it. Combining the T and G viruses is what Morpheus did in Dead Aim. And look what it turned him into. AG22. Every Resident Evil final boss fight against each other, who comes out on top. Every Resident Evil boss fight against each other, who comes out on top. So basically, the most brutal, deadliest boss in final boss. So what? Resident Evil 1. You got Tyrant 000, Queen Leech. There's a lot out there, but who comes out on top? Honestly, probably Derek C. Simmons. And yeah, Mirabalams answered the question I already answered. You will get Morpheus, yeah. Eric Winters, would I rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds? Read minds. Also, your murder question sure wasn't gay, but it's immoral. Stop asking immoral questions. Wyatt Chatrand, would I rather be able to... You ask one more, I'm serious. I'm gonna do something. Would I rather be unable to use search engines or unable to use social media? Yikes. Rather be unable to use social media. Considering I don't use a lot of it all that often, except YouTube, which some could argue isn't technically social media. I don't know. So it is Chris Solid. Okay. Murabalamza, Plant 42, Dorothy, and V Complex. Easiest to hardest to kill. I can also get Tyrant 091. Huh. Well, anyway. Anyway. Plant 42, Dorothy, and V Complex. Easiest to hardest to kill. What is the V Complex? V Complex. It's in Darkside Chronicles specifically. I don't know much about it then, to be honest. So it's kind of hard for me to answer that question. But we'll go easiest to hardest kill. We'll go with Plant 42, Dorothy, and then probably V Complex, even though that's not an honest answer because I don't even know how hard the V Complex is. I can't remember. Though I feel like a rail shoot... that rail shooter game, a lot of things are more difficult than on, like, a fixed camera angle game to me. Get killed by an Iron Maiden or get killed by Javier's final form. I'm not focusing very much on this. Iron Maiden or Javier's final form. I think I'd rather get killed by Iron Maiden. Also, your Darker Fox. Prove it. Well, actually, you kind of have, but then again, you haven't, because it's not hard to mimic other trolls, so I don't care to believe you or not, regardless that you're making an improvement since when you first started, that's for sure, if that's really the case. And I'd appreciate it if you keep it up. You'll be allowed to attend these if you do keep it up. AG22. And by keeping up, I mean your morality. AG22. Last question before you leave. Favorite console controller? Anyways, peace. Hope you nick the next stream. Yeah, for sure. My favorite console controller? Probably the Xbox 360. It's either that or the PlayStation 2. Fearless. Ignore that nonsense when you were talking about G. Do I think we will ever get another Tyrant in a future game? Why not? Throwback. Support them all by the... Okay. White Judgment. Would I rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month? And that's the timer going off right now, so we're going to end it here. Alright, and that last question that's down there currently, I'm not answering. In fact, sorry, Eric, you fucked up. Goodbye. Alright, so let's finish this real quick. So the question was, rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month? Bathing. Murat Balams, actually V-Complex consumed Javier. That's the boss's name. I didn't know that. I don't know Darkside Chronicles, like, at all. It's kind of like, it's almost kind of like Remake before I played it, but Remake was easy. Anyway, that's going to end it, people. Yeah. And that's all there is to it. And what a revelation. Eric Winters was Dark Fox, apparently. Regardless, he kept on doing it. Kept testing me. He lasted for a while. But then, like, he went all trollish. So, now he has to make another account if he wants to get back on here. So, anyway, this is Shankster94, aka TheGamersHankster. Ready, come, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Patreon. Shout out to White Shotron for being my one and only patron. Right now, anyway. And I will see you guys in Q&A number 47. And, of course, the epilogue and bonus video to Resident Evil Remake. Look forward to getting that done. Alrighty. Peace out.